If you'd like to provide selection groups to your customers that show a base option as well as a few upgrades, this is how you can accomplish that. I encourage you to first have just a parent customer options or selections group, and I'll show you why that's helpful here soon, because then we're going to be creating some subgroups for your selections. So let's create one right now. So I'm going to add a group directly into this parent group, plus cost group, and I'm going to call this appliance package. Great. We'll create the new group header. And now we can add the predefined options here. So I'll add a few upgrade options directly into that group. This one's going to be Fisher and Paykel, and then I also can add another one, Samsung, and then let's add our base option as well. This will be Maytag. There it is. Perfect. Now this is not a selections group yet, so we need to convert it to a selections group by clicking the three dots, show details, and then we can allow selections. Here we can say how many are required, so what the minimum and the maximum number of selections are. And then we have this option to show selection amount differences. That will show the delta of the selections between one another. So I'm going to turn that on for this one, and we'll see what that looks like on a document here soon. All right, so I'm going to save those changes. And then what you'll also want to do is, if you're going to have several selection groups that indicate a base option, then I encourage you to turn on a column in your budget. So we're going to click the gear icon, scroll down to where you find the one called selected. Most likely it is grayed out. Go ahead and turn that on, and you'll now see it listed in your budget view. And then you can indicate which selection option is indeed the base option. So we're going to pre-select this Maytag one. Great. Let's add another group in here that I've already saved in my catalog so that you can see a couple examples. So plus cost group, and I'm going to do countertops. There they are. Perfect. Now that's already a selections group, so I can expand that. And then I'm going to pre-select the granite option. Great. Also, let's just make sure that our costs and quantities are included. Looks like we have to add our quantities here. Nope, not 11. We'll do one lump sum. Perfect. Save changes. Great. So now you'll see that we have our countertops and our appliance selections. Now you can either add these specifically to a selections document on their own, or we can create a document with all of our budget for a proposal. So I'll go ahead and do that. Plus document, proposal, select everything to include, and create. All right, I'm just going to collapse these other groups here. And now you can see I have the customer options. So on the countertop selections one, I did not choose to show the amount differences, but on the appliance one, I did. So now you can see the difference here. So here in the countertops, it's just showing the totals of each of the options, but in the appliance package one, it's showing the delta between the selected one and the upgrade options here. So this is what you're going to want it to look like. So let's go ahead and convert this countertop selections one into showing selection amount differences. And now you'll see that it displays the delta. Perfect. Okay, and then another tip here is, since I added them into a parent level customer options group, I then can choose to hide the sub item totals for the selection groups here, and it won't show the total amounts for the selected items. So again, if that was on, now they can see how much that base option is costing them. So if you turn that off, then it will hide the totals at the group levels, and therefore your customer won't be seeing those. If you have any questions, contact your customer success manager, or you can email support@jobtread.com and we'll be sure to help.